Joseph, the favored son of Jacob. Another depicted the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing to him. As jealousy festered, the brothers' feelings morphed into a desire for revenge. The emotional turmoil did not end there. Upon discovering Joseph's bloodied coat, this unjust turn of events highlights Joseph's unwavering integrity. Joseph's story is a powerful narrative that encapsulates major themes of jealousy, betrayal, and redemption. In the land of Canaan, the story of Joseph unfolds as a powerful narrative of favoritism, jealousy, betrayal, and ultimately, forgiveness. Joseph, the favored son of Jacob, is gifted with a colorful coat, which ignites envy among his brothers. This favoritism sets the stage for a series of events that lead to his betrayal. They conspire against him, selling him into slavery in Egypt. Despite the hardships he faces, including wrongful imprisonment, Joseph's resilience and faith shine through. His journey is not just a tale of suffering, but also one of redemption, as he rises to power in Egypt and ultimately reconciles with his brothers. This story holds significant importance in biblical history, illustrating the complexities of human emotions and relationships. As we delve into Joseph's life, we will explore the profound themes of jealousy and betrayal that can tear families apart, but also the transformative power of forgiveness that can heal and restore. Join us on this educational and inspirational journey through Joseph's life, where we uncover the lessons that resonate through time. Jacob's favoritism towards Joseph profoundly affected the dynamics within his family, sowing seeds of jealousy among his sons. As the favored child, Joseph received a richly ornamented coat, a symbol of his father's special affection. This preferential treatment ignited resentment in his brothers, who felt overlooked and undervalued. Compounding this tension were Joseph's dreams, which he eagerly shared with his family. In one dream, he envisioned his brothers' sheaves of grain bowing down to his, while another depicted the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing to him. These dreams, perceived as arrogant proclamations of superiority, only intensified the animosity his brothers harbored. They interpreted Joseph's visions as a threat to their own status within the family, further deepening their resentment. The combination of Jacob's favoritism and Joseph's prophetic dreams created a volatile atmosphere, leading to a growing divide. As jealousy festered, the brothers' feelings morphed into a desire for revenge, setting the stage for the dramatic events that would follow in their tumultuous relationship. This narrative highlights the destructive power of favoritism and the complexities of sibling rivalry. The tension among Joseph's brothers escalated to a breaking point when they devised a sinister plan to kill him. Fueled by jealousy and resentment, they initially plotted to eliminate Joseph, believing that removing him would restore their own standing in their father's eyes. However, Reuben, the eldest brother, intervened, urging them to spare Joseph's life and suggesting they throw him into a pit instead, intending to rescue him later. This momentary reprieve was short-lived, as Judah then proposed a more merciful alternative, selling Joseph to the Ishmaelites, a passing caravan. The brothers agreed, seeing this as a way to rid themselves of Joseph without direct bloodshed. They sold him for 20 shekels of silver, sealing his fate as a slave in Egypt. The emotional turmoil did not end there. Upon discovering Joseph's bloodied coat, Jacob was led to believe that his beloved son had been killed by a wild animal. Overwhelmed with grief, Jacob mourned deeply, believing he had lost Joseph forever. This heart-wrenching moment underscores the devastating consequences of jealousy and betrayal, forever altering the lives of both Joseph and his family. After being sold into slavery, Joseph found himself in Egypt, where he was purchased by Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Despite his circumstances, Joseph quickly proved himself to be a diligent and capable servant, earning the trust of Potiphar, who appointed him as overseer of his household. In this role, Joseph managed all of Potiphar's affairs, overseeing the household and ensuring everything ran smoothly. However, his rise to prominence was not without challenges. Potiphar's wife, captivated by Joseph's good looks and charisma, made repeated advances towards him, attempting to seduce him. Joseph faced a moral dilemma, knowing that yielding to her temptations would betray his integrity and his commitment to God. He consistently rejected her advances, emphasizing his loyalty to Potiphar and his own principles. Unfortunately, Potiphar's wife, scorned by his rejections, falsely accused Joseph of attempted assault, leading to his imprisonment. This unjust turn of events highlights Joseph's unwavering integrity, even in the face of adversity, setting the stage for his eventual rise to greatness and the unfolding of his destiny in Egypt. During his time in prison, Joseph encountered two significant figures: the chief cupbearer and the chief baker, both of whom had fallen out of favor with Pharaoh. While imprisoned, they each experienced troubling dreams and sought Joseph's help for interpretation. Recognizing his God-given ability to interpret dreams, Joseph listened attentively to their accounts. He revealed that the cupbearer's dream foretold his restoration to Pharaoh's service, while the baker's dream predicted his impending execution. Joseph's interpretations proved accurate, as they came to fruition just as he had described. This pivotal moment underscored the significance of dream interpretation in Joseph's life, showcasing his unique gift and deepening his connection to his divine purpose. Despite the hardships he faced, Joseph maintained hope and faith in God's plan for him. He asked the cupbearer to remember him and advocate for his release, believing that his time in prison would not define his destiny. This period of imprisonment, rather than being a setback, became a crucial chapter in Joseph's journey, reinforcing his resilience and preparing him for the greater role he was destined to fulfill in Egypt. Joseph's life took a dramatic turn when Pharaoh experienced a series of troubling dreams that left him deeply unsettled. In his dreams, Pharaoh saw 7 healthy cows being devoured by 7 gaunt ones, followed by 7 plump ears of grain, swallowed by 7 thin ears. Disturbed by these visions, he summoned all the wise men of Egypt, but none could provide an interpretation. It was then that the chief cupbearer remembered Joseph's gift and mentioned him to Pharaoh. Brought before the ruler, Joseph confidently interpreted the dreams, revealing that they foretold 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of severe famine. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Joseph offered strategic advice on how to prepare for the impending crisis, recommending that Pharaoh store surplus grain during the years of plenty to sustain the nation during the famine. Impressed by Joseph's wisdom and insight, Pharaoh made a momentous decision. He appointed Joseph as second in command over all of Egypt, placing him in charge of the grain storage and distribution. This pivotal moment marked the beginning of Joseph's rise to power, transforming his fortunes and setting the stage for the fulfillment of his destiny. The famine that swept across the land had a devastating impact on Canaan, leaving Jacob and his family in dire need of food. Faced with the grim reality of starvation, Jacob made the difficult decision to send his sons to Egypt to purchase grain, unaware that Joseph, whom they had betrayed, was now in a position of power. Upon their arrival, Joseph recognized his brothers, but chose to test them, seeking to gauge their character and remorse for their past actions. He accused them of being spies and demanded that they return with their youngest brother, Benjamin, to prove their honesty. After much deliberation, the brothers returned to Canaan, bringing Benjamin back to Egypt. The emotional reunion was overwhelming. Joseph revealed his identity to his brothers, who were initially terrified, but soon filled with relief. In a powerful display of forgiveness, Joseph embraced them, assuring them that their past actions were part of a divine plan. This poignant moment not only healed the rift between them, but also restored their family bond, illustrating the transformative power of forgiveness and reconciliation amidst adversity. Joseph's legacy is one of profound forgiveness and unwavering faith, which played a crucial role in saving countless lives during the famine. By wisely managing Egypt's resources, he ensured that not only the Egyptians, but also neighboring nations, including his own family in Canaan, had access to food during the crisis. Joseph's ability to forgive his brothers for their betrayal exemplifies the transformative power of grace. Rather than seeking revenge, he chose to embrace them and recognize the greater purpose behind their actions. His story underscores the importance of faith, as Joseph consistently trusted in God's plan, even in the face of adversity and injustice. Throughout his trials, he remained steadfast, believing that God was orchestrating events for a higher purpose. Ultimately, Joseph's life illustrates the fulfillment of God's promises, as he was elevated to a position of power and reunited with his family. This narrative not only highlights the themes of redemption and reconciliation, but also serves as a testament to the enduring impact of faith and forgiveness, inspiring generations to trust in divine providence and the possibility of healing even the deepest wounds. Joseph's story is a powerful narrative that encapsulates major themes of jealousy, betrayal, and redemption. From the moment his brother's envy led to his betrayal and sale into slavery, to his rise in Egypt and eventual reconciliation with his family, Joseph's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. His ability to forgive those who wronged him and his unwavering faith in God's plan serve as profound lessons for us all. As we reflect on Joseph's life, we are reminded of the importance of integrity, the power of forgiveness, and the belief that even in our darkest moments, there is a greater purpose at work. We encourage you to think about how these themes resonate in your own life and how you can apply these lessons moving forward. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Soulful Bible Stories for more amazing Bible stories.